Hi guys, welcome back to another Random Night Rants with Jasmine. It's nice to see you guys again. I have missed you guys a lot. I feel like it's been literally forever since I've seen you guys. It's been like a long time, and I'm sorry. My computer has been like on and off because it's like it'll work and then it does that like loud thing. But I just got like my fan installed. I'll let you take a listen. Hear that? Nothing. Nothing. So it's like so quiet. It's actually like if I have my monitor off, sometimes I can't even tell if my computer's actually running because I'm like I don't hear anything, and I'm just like, yes, it's so great. I like this. This is how it needs to be. Quiet, nice. But yeah, my computer still is like giving me like issues. It's like now all of a sudden like my speakers won't cut off whenever my monitor cuts off, and that's something that didn't ever happen before. And it'll freeze a little bit more now, but I have no idea what's happening. I was like, I upgraded everything and now everything like goes to crap, because like before my computer was not, like messing up. It was like, downgraded from everything, and it was like perfectly fine. Everything ran great. It was just, slower than I wanted it to be, I guess. So I just wanted to upgrade it to be a little bit faster, and all of a sudden it's just like, yeah, fuck you. Sorry, I almost like slipped up and just was just like blast everybody with my like big F you. Sorry. But yeah, that's like kind of how my life has been lately. That plus I've been like super busy because I had a project in school. I had a psychology project I had to work on. Sorry. Apparently my autofocus does not want to focus because it's a jerk bag. No, I'm sorry. I mean, my autofocus is amazing and it wants to focus on me all the time. It's great. It's great. No. Yeah, I don't know what happened just now, but I'm definitely gonna have to start looking into something, because my to me it's the screen started flashing, not my entire screen, literally just the webcam. That's not ever happened before. I don't know what happens to my computer whenever I take it in to be fixed, but something is happening to it, and it's very upsetting. It's actually getting on my nerves way more than it needs to be, because I was hoping just to make this into one like small video so I wouldn't have to like stitch it together and everything. But now it's gonna have to get stitched together. Thanks very much, computer. It's also really hot in here, so I mean, I don't know. My computer could be just hot. Like, in fact, I would probably assume that that might be what's wrong with it. But I don't know. I mean, I've been on it all day long, so, But that's what computers are for, to be on all day long. And the fan is supposed to prevent it from overheating. So I have no idea what's going on. I am clueless, like absolutely clueless, and I hate that so much. Unless, like, I don't want to, like, say this, but it's like I'm wondering if like every time I take my computer in to get fixed, if like something gets messed up on purpose, so I have to bring it back and pay more money to get it fixed. I think I'm gonna take it in somewhere else and get it like looked at, and if it's like 100, then I won't worry about it. But if they can tell that someone's been tampering with it in like the ways that they shouldn't be, then I'm definitely gonna like have someone look into that, because that's not okay. But I don't know. I'm confused, I'm confused, and it's been a really, really long time since I made a video for you guys, so I'm just gonna like talk, I guess, like about what I've been doing lately. I don't know. It's not been bad though. It's not been terrible. Just been really, really busy. And I haven't even had time to like play many games and like film for you guys, because I've just been so busy. But don't worry, my busy like season is going to be over in like a couple weeks. It's not going to take a couple weeks for me to get videos out to you, I promise, but my busy season will be over like soon. I don't know why I'm calling it a season, but my busyness will be over soon. So that's just a thing that's gonna happen. It'll be over. Sorry, I'm looking at myself on the monitor to make sure that it doesn't start flashing again. It's probably gonna happen a lot. But I'll try and start filming videos again. I'm gonna try and stick to it. I'm gonna start designating, I don't know why I made that 2 words. I'm gonna start designating Wednesdays. Wednesdays are gonna be my days where I'm like super busy. So I'm gonna start like filming everything that I possibly can in the universe on Wednesdays. And I'm gonna try and get them all edited like between Wednesday and Thursday or whatever. But I wanna try and like get my videos out to you guys on time. Like I wanna be able to film every single day and then get the videos out to you that way. But it turns out I'm not that great at like not having to edit things. So it's like if I could film something without it messing up or without me messing up, like not that it's like rehearsed, but it's almost like if I start cussing a lot, not really allowed, or if you guys see some like naked sims, you know, or something that's just like inappropriate or whatever, or you guys know how like terrible my intros and outros are. I don't know. I just want to like make sure that I'm not like just uploading a bunch of crap that makes no sense, you know. Or like whenever I'm playing a video game, like in my Sims, you might see it cuts a lot. Like especially like during like the tour, maybe I don't know if I did that, I probably left those in, but like there'll be points where I stop talking and I'll just be focused on the game or whatever, or I'm like thinking dialogue in my head and I'm not actually saying it, so it's like bad news bears. But nah, it's totally like the thing. It's the thing that happens. So I just don't want you guys to be sitting there for like 34, 50 hours with me just being like, oh, hello. I don't know. But I will, I promise that by next Thursday, I will have at least videos out for you guys. I work this weekend, so happy fun times. But I'm going to try and start filming Monday instead of Wednesday, so at least that this next week coming up that I'll have videos out. And once I get on a schedule again, once I jump back on that scheduled train, then there will be videos out every day. Because now that my computer is up and working again, and some parts of it are working, then I should be ready to go. I should be smooth sailing. So we'll see how that works out, but until that point I just don't know. But yeah, so that's kind of what my life's doing right now. So much fun, you know. Oh yeah, plus Wednesday I also have a vet appointment first thing in the morning, because I told you guys that my like little cat hurt its paw. Yeah, it still hurt, but it's like less hurt than it was, and like it doesn't look as bad, but it still looks not good, like, and it makes me worry. So I'm gonna take him into the vet and see if they can't like give him like a shot or something for like antibacterial shot or something. I don't know, like an antibiotic shot, something to like help his healing and help it not get infected, because I'd rather him not have to have 3 legs, you know. It scares me to think that that might happen, because he's my little kitten. I don't want that to happen. I mean, he's already like walking without it, and I know that he can get over it, but it would be my fault, and it would just hurt me so much, you know. So, you know, I don't know. Anyways, guys, I don't think like, I know that with the autofocus. This, like, okay, this is supposed to be like a really good camera, BT dubs, like maybe not one of those like $500 cameras, but this is supposed to be a really good camera for what I'm using it for, and it is being like a jerk, and the autofocus is always off. It's like, what am I doing? And I'm sorry I'm getting so loud right now, but it's like, what is this thing doing? Stop, just stop. I was like, I'm right here. It's like I have like a bad enough time with people in real life not focusing on me. Just kidding. I don't talk to people in real life. No, but like this camera not doing it is just insulting. Why don't you love me, camera? Why don't you love me? And then it focused on my hands just now, so good stuff. Maybe it like focuses on movement. Probably, I don't know. So, movies. Yeah, about that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I just wanted to say that. Movies. Is there any new movies that you guys want to go see? Not like together. Because, you know, that'd be kind of impossible. Because I know some of you guys live like super far away. We could just go to the movies at the same time. Like, you go to your theater and I'll go to mine. And we'll just like watch the same movie. But yeah, we went and saw that movie. No, I'm actually ready for like, I wanted to go see like the Batman versus Superman movie, even though I know it's probably gonna suck, because I heard it was gonna suck and I heard it wasn't that great, but whatever. Yawn. But I'm really stoked for the Suicide Squad movie, even though it also is probably gonna suck, because one, it's PG-13, it's not R-rated like it should be. And I'm just not happy with the idea that, you know, there's another Joker who, once again, is probably gonna die. But, like, this Harley is, like, she's a great Harley, and I like it, because I'm down for Harley. Like, they finally have a Harley in a movie. They need to have, like, just, like, a strictly, like, legit, like, you know how, like, Batman, I swear to you, I've already spoken about this. I swear I've already talked about this, but like the animated series and the Batman thing, and the dark one, like the one in the 90s that we grew up with, where it tells you all the origin stories and Harley was like a psychiatrist. We need that. I want to see Batman animated series live action, like, but have like a really great team put together, put like all the greatest actors on it, and let me be Harley, because you guys need to have like a mixed Harley, and it needs to be me, okay? Like, I don't know anybody else who's more Harley than me. I mean, I'm insane, okay? I'm only a little bit insane. But yes, this needs to happen. Anybody, we need to make this happen right now. Petition. Send it to me. Link it to me. I'll sign it. And I'll send it around. Yes. Like, that needs to happen for real. I mean, why not? It's like the most legit thing that could have ever possibly happened. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best to not yawn. Focus on me over here. Look, I'm moving. Hey, that worked. But yes, I think that'd be a great idea. Plus, you know, Jungle Book comes out tomorrow. That seems kind of interesting, but I don't know if I actually want to go see it. It might be one of those movies that you wait until it comes out on DVD. I was about to say VHS. Oh my gosh. I was so about to say wait till it comes out on VHS, because I was thinking video, and then I was going to say, nah, let's just say DVD. And then it was just VHS. That's how my mind switches from video to DVD. It just says VHS. Wow, am I like telling my age right now? I mean, you already know what it is, but this is like showing, like straight up. But yeah, like, it's probably one of those. Also, there was a movie called The Boy. I think it was already out, but I wanted to see it. It was a scary movie. I wanted to see Crimson Peak. That came out last year, but I didn't get a chance to see it. I wanted to see it too. I like scary movies. So I like watching them. And I've been watching a lot of Korean and horror and Thai movies. I already told you guys this, but yes, there are some really good ones. I like them much. I don't know what else I want to see. There's quite a few movies I know are coming out, and I know I'm gonna want to see them. I just don't know what they are right now. I mean, I know of like movies I've been told they're remaking. Like, I heard they're remaking The Craft. That was the movie about the witches. I want to see that, because I mean, I don't want to see like just this terrible remake of a movie. And I don't want to see people who are obviously, you know, in their 20s playing like these little hip characters. Excuse me. They can play people who are in their 20s playing characters in high school. I don't want to see like Disney character people Like, you know, the people who make like those, like they're all like in like TV shows and stuff, and they're like just like overly sexy, like they're way too sexy to be in these kinds of situations or in these kinds of movies, and yet they're putting them. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Like, how do I explain this? Like, I don't know, like in High School Musical, how I watched it once, sue me. Like how they have like Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron. Like you've ever seen a high schooler look like that. Like, yes, I know they were young at the time, and yes, I know at one point they looked like that in high school. But like, I don't want one where everybody is hot like that. Like Mean Girls or something, where there's like 4 hot chicks and they're like, oh, I'm an outcast. Oh no, I'm super hot, but I'm an outcast because I like to read books, or I'm new. Please. If you've ever been to high school, or if you've ever been to school ever, if you're hot, you have a chance to get in with the good people, because they're going to look at you and be like, oh, she's kind of hot. Well, let's go talk to her and see if she wants to be a part of our group. Why? I'm not hot. At least I don't consider myself that way. And every time I've been in a lot of schools, I told you this before, but every time I've joined a new school, somebody from the popular crew has come up to me and somebody from the outcasts come up to me, and they always are like, oh, if you want to come, you know, sit with us at lunch, you know, that'd be great. And then the outcast people are like, hey, what's up? And I always end up hanging out with the outcast people because I'm more laid back, and I was always too afraid of the pressure because I'm not hot like that. So yeah, like, you always have that chance. And if you're super hot, I've not ever seen anybody who was like super super hot and was like outcast for it. So they need to cast it right. Let me cast it. I'm actually going to make a video where I'm going to like cast my own live action films, or just my own films, whatever, because I had the idea for it and I thought it would be great. But yeah, enough of my ranting there. And I heard that they're doing It. If you haven't heard of It, it's the Stephen King's It. It's a clown movie. It's a terrifying movie. I loved It. Now, back then, no. Apparently, like, back then, I liked the movie and I watched it all the time, but it actually made me afraid of, like, toilets, or, what are those, like, rain gutters? You know, like the things on the side of the street where the rain goes down into them, like the sewer wells or whatever. I was always terrified of those because I was always like, you know, the clown lives down there. And he like reaches out of like the toilet to grab somebody, so I would always have to have the light on if I was going to the bathroom. TMI? Question mark. Sorry. But yeah, and apparently my mom said I had like a super huge fear of clowns, like when I would go to like the circus or something, and I would always cry when I saw the clowns. I don't remember this, honestly. I always thought that I liked clowns, like as long as they didn't look scary like It. You know, it was alright. So, like, even today, like, if you have, like, that clown makeup where it's, like, comes to, like, a point, you know, over and under your eyes, but not too thick, but, like, just real thin, like, points, and, like, just, like, this, oh, yeah, nah, I'm not happy with it, you know. I don't have, like, a serious case of being afraid of them, though. Not like some people. I don't know. There was one clown movie that scared me more than It, but it was only because it was like a really B-rated movie, and there was more than one, and I just remembered seeing it in my dreams all the time. It just bothered me. I don't know. That one might have been the younger me. But, hopefully they don't ruin the remake of It, and they make it better, because they ruined Poltergeist. Thanks, guys. It's like and it's like I was talking about in The Conjuring, the Annabelle doll or whatever. I'm sure I uploaded the time I was talking about The Conjuring. If I didn't, then I'm sorry. But the Annabelle doll is a rag doll. It's like a Raggedy Ann doll, only it's like a big Raggedy Ann doll, you know? It's like, I don't know how big it is, but it's a big Raggedy Ann doll. And you can see real pictures of this doll. But instead of just using, you know, a nice, harmless looking doll, you know, that has evil things about it, which makes it scary, and it gives you a feeling of dread that something nice could be scary. They just made this doll that looks scary and dead. They just made like this rotten doll, and it's like, I'm a doll and I'm scary, blah. But the doll's not scary. That movie was scary because of like the hands clapping and the person showing up and talking. Oh wow. Come on now. Okay, so I'm turning the autofocus off because I have a video to film. But the movie was scary because of the people talking and like the feet moving towards the bed when she's hiding under it and stuff. Stuff like that scares me. A scary doll is not scary. A normal looking doll that blinks or talks or moves is scary. Like, because you think just because something is nice and sweet that it's good. But whenever it turns out that it's not, that's what's scary about it. You know, and they did the same thing with Poltergeist. They made that clown doll look like a freaking freak of nature. They were like, oh, let's just make it look super scary and like a doll that no kid ever in their right mind would ever own. No kid would ever have that clown doll. In the original one, yeah, it was still really creepy, and I could doubt kids having that doll too, but it was still a lot more believable. I mean, this doll here is like, you know, you didn't have to do that. It's like they're going for like the gore and like the immediate scare instead of just having like nice subtle scares, like an undertone. And that's just like how I like my scares, man. I like my scares to like haunt me a little bit, you know, like to where whenever you stop watching the movie, you can be like, oh, did I hear something just now? Or like, oh, what was that? You know, like, or it's something like, okay, this is a bad scary movie, okay? It's a great movie. It's just not a very good scary movie. It's called Stay Alive, and it's based on a video game. Like, if you die in the game, you die for real, and it's based on Elizabeth Bathory, and you have to like go and like fight all these people in the game and stuff, and sometimes the game will start playing without you, you know, just to kill you or whatever. It's like once you start playing the game, you have to finish playing the game, otherwise the game will play for you and kill you or whatever. But in the game, whenever something bad is close to you, in the game, your controller vibrates or whatever, so it tells you that you're fighting somebody, and you can hear it vibrating in the movie. Well, when when these people are dying, like if they die in the game, or if the game was playing without them and they died, their controller will start rattling, or they just hear the sound of the controller rattling, and sometimes they'll go search for the sound and they'll find their controller like vibrating or whatever. Oh man, like, and it's such a subtle sound, like it's not like straight up like and you see your controller like vibrating off a table or something. Like, it's a very subtle sound, and it's something that whenever you stop watching the movie or you pause the movie or whatever, you feel like you can hear that, especially since I have an Xbox right here, and I used to play all the time, so I knew what that vibrating sound, you know, was like, and like, you know, I knew the sound of it, and I knew that it would be there, even though I watched movies like 3 rooms away. It's still like such a soft sound in the movie that like, and the characters sometimes don't even notice it like right away, that you're like, oh man, did I hear that? Like, it's creepy, it's very scary, like, it's a thing. I mean, you know, I don't know. How did I get, like, how did I get onto this? How did I get onto this, like, scary movies? I don't know. Oh, yeah, maybe. So, yeah? No? Yeah, movies. Wow. I could, like, totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh my gosh. Great. Fantastic. Ding. But yeah, there's like a few movies I want to see, you know. Even though I think it's gonna be terrible, I kind of want to see the Aquaman movie, because I mean, I know they're making a Justice League movie, which I would totally be watching, but I want to see what the Aquaman looks like. Is gonna be, it's not gonna be amazing, it's gonna be awful. I want to see this. I want to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I've heard that's a thing that's in the works. I don't know. There's a lot of movies I'd like to make. I have some like really great ideas, and I think like one day, maybe if I can get like good enough cameras and like people who are kind of reliable to come with me, like we can go to like locations and like shoot a movie. It may not be like one of those great, you know, Hollywood productions, but it'll be a movie, and we can either put it on YouTube and other sites, and get it out there and get it known and get it like published for real and have like a legitimate movie that's like either a scary movie or something. I just think that'd be really, really great, and I'm super excited about it. I'm also thinking about starting an online webpage blog. It's not going to be a blog so much. It's going to be more of a storyline, because I have a story that I told a friend one time, and she told me, oh, you know, you should make this into like an online book that, you know, people can go read because they would keep coming back, and that'd be great. And it'd be cool to find someone to like edit pictures, or not edit pictures, but like draw pictures for me for this story. It'd be like a comic book kind of story, because I have like a pretty great like idea. Like, I think it'd be amazing. And then I could get like suggestions from people of what should happen next after I write down the things that I know has happened, you know. Or it's like, instead of just saying, oh, here's all the things that I know, and then let you guys do it, I could be like, well, here's what I know that happened in this story, and then you guys can give me ideas as to what to add in, so I could just put it up, here's what I know, and then, you know, in separated, like, in throughout that part, you know, then there's stuff that you guys added in. I don't know. I'm like so all over the place, aren't I? I cannot stick to one subject to save my life. But you know what? I'm running out of time, so I actually have to go. But if you guys liked this episode, please leave a like. If you did not like this episode, you can always leave a dislike, or you can leave a comment down below telling me what you'd like to see changed about it. If you'd like to follow me for more things that I've done, you can always, you know, do so over at Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr. Or you can click on the link right down there and subscribe, which would be legit. I would love that so much. I really would. Like, that would be super, super cool. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I love you, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!